My wife has kept 2 brown bottles of hydrogen peroxide in this house for as long as I have known her, one under the kitchen sink, one in the bathroom cabinet, same bottle, same label, same 3% strength. I never gave it much thought. Then our daughter-in-law came to stay for a week last spring. She brought her cleaning supplies in a canvas bag. I watched her unload them onto the kitchen counter: a cutting board spray, a produce wash, a refrigerator cleaner, a bathroom mold spray, a grout pen, a laundry brightener, a specialty mouthwash, a fingernail whitening kit, a plant root treatment, a stain remover, 13 bottles in total. I picked up the brown bottle from under the sink and set it next to her 13. She looked at me like I was simple. I told her to put 11 of those bottles back in the bag. The brown one was going to handle the job. She did not believe me at first. By the end of the week, she did. Today, I am going to walk you through 10 real things that bottle does, every one of them backed by actual research from the FDA, the CDC, the Cleveland Clinic, and peer-reviewed food and dental science. I am also going to give you the honest safety rules, because this bottle deserves respect. And at the end, I am going to show you what most households spend on specialty products to do the same jobs, and what that math looks like over 20 years. Before we go further, the honest word on what this bottle does not do. Some people on the internet claim it cures disease, cleans blood, treats serious infections, and works as a universal medicine. It does none of those things. What it does, when used correctly at 3% strength, is replace about a dozen specialty cleaning and personal care products that most households are buying separately. That is the honest claim. It is enough. If you are new here, welcome to the Homestead Grandpa. I put out a new video every week on doing things the right way, the old way, and the cheap way. Hit that subscribe button right now so you do not miss a single one. 10 uses, all of them honest. Number 1. Cleaning small cuts and scrapes. First, cleaning only. Pour a small amount of 3% peroxide directly on a minor cut. It foams white. That foaming is real chemistry. The enzyme catalase in damaged tissue reacts with the peroxide and releases oxygen, which physically lifts dirt, dead cells, and bacteria up and out of the wound. The Cleveland Clinic confirms this works for the first cleaning of a minor cut. The honest limit, first cleaning only. The same oxygen-releasing action that lifts bacteria also damages healthy tissue trying to heal. Use it once. After that, plain water and time. My wife follows this with a thin coat of raw honey on the cleaned wound, real folk medicine. And there is honest peer-reviewed research supporting honey's antimicrobial properties for surface wounds. 1 bottle, the first cleaning. Then plain water, no specialty wound spray required. Number 2, sanitizing the kitchen cutting board. After cutting raw meat, poultry, or fish, wash the board with hot water and dish soap as you normally would. Then spray it generously with 3% peroxide from a clean spray bottle. Let it sit for 1 full minute. Rinse with plain water. Dry upright on a rack. The FDA places hydrogen peroxide on its generally recognized as safe list for food contact surfaces. The Cleveland Clinic recommends 3% peroxide for cutting board sanitization. It kills the surface bacteria that raw meat leaves behind, and it reaches into the wood grain where dish soap alone cannot. My wife has a wooden cutting board that belonged to her mother, 40 years old, sanitized this way after every meat preparation. Specialty cutting board sprays run $8 to $12 and are mostly water with a small amount of antibacterial agent. The $3 peroxide does the same job with FDA confirmation. Number 3. Cleaning the refrigerator interior and door gaskets. The rubber gaskets on every refrigerator collect food particles, moisture, and bacteria in their folds. Bleach damages rubber, dries it out, causes cracks within a year, which then leak cold air and raise your electric bill. Peroxide does not damage rubber. Spray 3% peroxide onto the interior walls, shelves, drawers, and gasket folds. Let it sit 5 to 10 minutes. Wipe with a clean, damp cloth. Rinse with plain water. No chemical residue sits next to your food. Peroxide breaks down into water and oxygen. That is all that remains. one of the cleanest refrigerator cleaning methods available, and we have not had a cracked gasket in 40 years of using it. Number 4, cleaning bathroom grout and tile mold. Grout is porous, moisture soaks in, mold grows, bleach kills the surface mold but does not penetrate the grout. The roots stay, the mold comes back within a week. Peroxide penetrates. The oxygen-releasing action reaches the mold colony at depth. Spray 3% peroxide directly onto grout lines and visible mold. Let it sit 10 minutes. Scrub with an old toothbrush. Rinse with warm water. For heavy mold, make a paste of 3 tablespoons of peroxide and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Apply directly to the affected grout. Let it sit 15 minutes. Scrub, rinse. The two together work far better than either alone. Specialty mold sprays run $9 to $15 and last about 3 applications. Peroxide does the same job, is gentler on your lungs, has no perfume, and costs less than $4 per quart. Number 5, brightening whites in the laundry. Bleach yellows fabric over time, weakens fibers, eats holes in cotton, and reacts with iron in older plumbing to create yellow stains on white fabric. Peroxide does none of these things. Add 1 cup of 3% hydrogen peroxide to a hot water wash with your regular laundry detergent. Use for white shirts, towels, sheets, and undergarments. Do not mix with darks. Peroxide is a mild bleach and will gradually lighten colored fabrics over many washes. Works out to about 25 cents per load, about a third of what specialty oxygen bleach laundry products charge. The chemistry is identical. Those products are simply hydrogen peroxide with marketing and a brand name on the tub. Before the next 5 uses, I want to hear from you. Which of these first 5 surprised you most? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and your answers help me know what to cover next. And if you have not subscribed yet, do it now. Everything on this channel is built for people who want to run their household the right way without paying for things they do not need. Number 6, sanitizing fresh produce. The FDA places hydrogen peroxide on its generally recognized as safe list specifically for food contact use. Peer-reviewed food science research confirms it significantly reduces surface pathogens on fresh fruits and vegetables. Fill a clean sink or basin with cold water. Add 1/4 cup of 3% peroxide per gallon of water. Submerge produce, leafy greens, berries, tomatoes, cucumbers, apples, grapes. Soak 5 to 10 minutes. Drain, rinse briefly with plain water. Dry on clean cloths. The honest side benefit careful households have known about for generations. Produce washed this way lasts longer. The peroxide kills the surface mold spores and bacteria that cause spoilage from the outside in. Strawberries that normally go fuzzy in 4 days often last a week. Lettuce stays crisp a week or more instead of 3 or 4 days. For an average family, that extended shelf life can save $30 a month on produce that would otherwise go to the trash. Specialty produce wash bottles run $8 to $12. The brown bottle costs $3. Number 7, mouthwash, with an honest safety word first. Modern dental research confirms 3% peroxide has antibacterial properties effective against the bacteria that cause gingivitis and mild whitening effects over time. This is a real use. But the safety word matters, and I am giving it to you plainly before the method. Always dilute. Never use full-strength 3% in your mouth. Mix half and half with water, 1 teaspoon of peroxide, 1 teaspoon of water, to bring it down to 1.5%. Limit to 2 or 3 times per week, not daily. Daily use damages the healthy bacteria in your mouth that protect your teeth and gums. Never swallow it. Spit completely and rinse with plain water. Limit each rinse to 30 seconds. The method: 1 teaspoon peroxide, 1 teaspoon water in a small cup. Swish 30 seconds. Spit, rinse 2 to 3 times a week only. The dental industry charges $8 for a 1% peroxide mouthwash in a fancy bottle. The plain 3% bottle, diluted to 1.5%, costs $3 and lasts months. Same chemistry. Number 8, whitening yellowed fingernails. Nails yellow over time from age, nail polish, and wear. The Cleveland Clinic confirms peroxide soaking as a real method for brightening discolored nails. 3 tablespoons of 3% peroxide in a small bowl of warm water. Soak fingernails for 3 minutes. Pat dry. Apply a small amount of olive oil or hand cream to keep the surrounding skin from drying out. Do not use if you have cuts or broken skin around the cuticles. Specialty nail brightening products at the drugstore run $12 to $20. The brown bottle does the same job. Number 9. Treating plant root rot and oxygenating struggling houseplants. When soil becomes waterlogged or compacted, roots suffocate and develop fungal root rot. Hydrogen peroxide delivers oxygen directly to the root zone and kills the surface fungal infection. 1 teaspoon of 3% peroxide per 1 cup of water. Mix well. Water the plant with this solution at the soil line as a replacement for 1 regular watering. The peroxide breaks down into water and oxygen within a few hours. Use sparingly, once every 2 to 3 weeks at most. Too frequent use can damage the soil organisms the plant depends on. My wife uses this on the herb pots she keeps on the kitchen windowsill whenever a plant starts to wilt or yellow despite proper watering. Within a few days it usually comes back. Number 10. Soaking seeds before planting for faster germination. Seeds have a natural protective coating that resists water penetration. Peroxide softens this coating and delivers extra oxygen to the embryo inside. The result is faster germination and often higher germination rates, particularly with older seed. 1 teaspoon of 3% peroxide per 1 cup of warm water. Soak seeds for 30 minutes to a few hours depending on size. Smaller seeds need less time. Beans, peas, and corn benefit from a longer soak. Drain and plant immediately. For anyone starting their garden from seed every spring, this method can mean the difference between a strong stand and a patchy germination that has to be reseeded. The difference is plain. Before I close, 5 safety rules, not optional. 1. Use only the 3% strength. The brown bottle at the drugstore is 3% USP grade. There is a 35% food-grade peroxide sold online that can burn skin on contact, cause serious eye damage, and is regulated as a hazardous material. Stay with the drugstore bottle, always. 2. Never mix peroxide with vinegar. The combination creates a corrosive irritant that produces harmful fumes. Use them in sequence if you want. Peroxide first, rinse, then vinegar, but never together in the same bottle or at the same time. 3. Never mix peroxide with chlorine bleach. The combination creates toxic gases. Do not mix any cleaner with bleach. Universal rule. Bears repeating. 4. Keep it in the original brown bottle. Light degrades peroxide, that is why it comes in dark plastic. Pour it into clear glass or plastic and it loses strength within weeks. Keep it in the original container, capped, in a cool dark cabinet. It lasts 2 to 3 years at full strength. 5. Keep it away from eyes. Peroxide causes serious eye injury on contact. If you splash it in your eyes, flush with cold water for 15 minutes and seek medical attention. Here is what 10 uses of one $3 bottle looks like on paper. A specialty wound care spray, $8 to $12. A specialty cutting board sanitizer, $8 to $12. A refrigerator cleaner, $6 to $10. A bathroom mold spray, $9 to $15. A laundry brightener, $12 to $20. A produce wash, $8 to $12. A mouthwash, $6 to $10. A nail brightener, $12 to $20. A plant root treatment, $8 to $15. A seed starting solution, $10 to $20. That is between $90 and $150 of specialty products, most replaced every few months, for a household total of roughly $400 to $600 a year. The peroxide that replaces all 10. $3 a bottle, 2 bottles a year for most households, $6 total. Over 20 years of running a home, the difference between 1 brown bottle and a cabinet full of specialty products is somewhere between $8,000 and $12,000. That is real money. There is no profit in the cleaning industry, the dental industry, or the gardening supply industry in telling you this. There is a great deal of profit in selling you a separate bottle for every room of the house. So the plain old knowledge gets quiet. The brown bottle sits on the shelf of every drugstore for $3, unchanged since your grandmother kept it under her kitchen sink. It was never lost, it was just forgotten. If this video saved you money, share it with someone who is still paying for 13 bottles to do what one handles. That is how this channel grows, and it means a great deal to me. Until next time, keep the gate latched, the ground fed, and take care of what is yours.